guys, Brett here, connecting from UbiCentral, and today I'm going to be giving you all my first impressions and thoughts on Far Cry Primal. For those of you who don't know, I recently had the opportunity to play the game for about 1 hour, so I've had a decent amount of time to play the game and gather my thoughts on it. Also, it is important to keep in mind that I was playing on an alpha build and not the finished product. With that being said though, let's get started. My biggest concern about Far Cry Primal going into it was, will it feel like a standalone title or a DLC to Far Cry 4? And I can say wholeheartedly that Primal does feel like a full-fledged game. This time around they are using the same graphics engine as Far Cry 4, however it's a bit more upgraded this time around, with Ubisoft adding a real-time day-night cycle, improving the lighting effects, and so much more. A huge difference from any of the previous games in the franchise, as you might have noticed, is that there is no guns. Instead, you'll have weapons such as spears, bows, and things like that. Now, with there being no guns, Ubisoft had to rework the whole AI system and make them a bit more responsive. And I have to say that the game is a lot harder compared to some of the previous titles, especially if you don't have a companion around. That's right, you are now able to control and call upon a selection of beasts, from saber-toothed tigers to enormous bears. Each beast has their own strengths and weaknesses. The wolf, for example, is agile but takes damage easily. The bear is slow but also strong and can take a lot of damage. There's also an owl which can be summoned to scout out the nearby areas, mark targets, and direct other beasts to specific destinations. The map for Primal is bigger than Far Cry 4's, and you have to keep in mind that this time around there is no cars to get around faster, unless you count a saber-toothed tiger as a vehicle, but even then, it still will take a bit longer, unless you start overtaking outposts, which then can be used for fast travel points. And while we're on the topic of how long it takes to get around the world, I will admit that Far Cry Primal in general does feel a bit slow. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing, at least for me personally. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my quick thoughts and impressions of Far Cry Primal. If you'd like to check out more gameplay, be sure to check out the description down below. And as always, to stay up to date on everything Ubisoft, make sure to subscribe right here on UbiCentral.
Please like this video and subscribe for more from UbiCentral.